I always knew that learning how to speak English is a valuable skill to have. Because if you are living in a small country like me, in Czech Republic, where only 10 million people can speak and understand your language, the world is quite small for you. But the interesting thing is, if you learn how to speak English, suddenly the whole world opens for you. You can travel to foreign country, you can live in a foreign country, you can speak with another people on the internet from the whole world if you can speak English. And that's why I believe that English is a valuable skill and language to learn. So 1 year ago I decided that I'm gonna go all in on English. I'm gonna move from Czech Republic, where I speak Czech, to New Zealand. And I'm gonna live abroad for almost a year to go out of my comfort zone and mainly to learn English. So that's what I did. I bought a flight ticket and I started speaking only English in a foreign country, in a New Zealand. In New Zealand, I've been working shit jobs, to be honest. Like a Uber delivery driver, I was taking care of a kid, and then I was working in a kitchen. So not the most desirable jobs out there, but I was immersed in the environment where I could learn the English. In a New Zealand, I cannot speak Czech. Nobody would understand me, right? So I only speak English for the duration of 10 months. And after the 10 months period, I got more fluent. I got more confident in speaking English. I didn't have any problem with constructing a sentence without overthinking and translating the language. I was way more fluent, way more comfortable, which is great. But there was one simple problem that didn't improve even after spending 10 months abroad. And the problem is my accent. I didn't pay any attention to my accent, I just spoke some English words. But I quickly realized that my accent is quite strong. Because when I was attending MMA gym, I was speaking with other people, and they always ask me if I'm from Russia or some shit like that. Because my accent was so fucking strong, and I didn't realize how my accent changes the perception of other people when they hear my accent. They always thought that I'm Russian or some person from Eastern Europe. And it is not a bad thing, but I didn't expect my accent to be this strong. So I didn't do anything about it for the 10 months when I was living in New Zealand. It was only after I came to the Czech Republic and I realized that I need to change something. Because my goals for the future is either become English teacher because I love improving at English, or a remote salesman who can speak English, because if you learn how to sell in English, you can now sell to whole world worldwide. You are not tied to only small country, Czech Republic, with over 10 million people. You can sell to whole world. So that's why I believe even if you want to become a remote salesman, English is crucial. And third thing that I want to improve my English for is to also communicate with other people on the internet. And you cannot do that in Czech language if you want to access the whole world. And I realized that if I'm not gonna improve my accent at all, and I'm gonna speak like this for my whole life, it would have a potential to slow down my career so freaking much, because I have imagined the, no offense, but Indian people who speak with their accent. Their accent is strong as fuck. And if you speak like this, how are you? How are you? I cannot even pronounce how they speak. You will not get a lot of respect. And when I think about it, I don't want to sound like a foreign person for the native person. I want to sound exactly, or at least similarly, like him. So I realized I need to take some action, because even though I spent last 10 months in New Zealand, I didn't improve my accent because I didn't work on it. So now I realize I need to do something differently, and I need to focus on only accent and nothing else. So I created a training plan for myself. It consists only of two things. The first thing is quite simple. Fuck, sorry, it's upside down. I need to fix it. Yeah, I fixed it. So the training program consists of two things. The first one is simple. It's reading, and not only ordinary reading. You grab a book and then you read the words, but you overemphasize the pronunciation. And if you overemphasize the pronunciation like I am doing right now, it will improve your accent and articulation. Yeah, so I read a couple of pages by overemphasizing the articulation. It's annoying as fuck, I'm gonna be honest. But I have noticed improvements of my articulation already. And it's free, you don't need anything for it. Maybe some book, or you can read any other text on the internet, it doesn't matter. Or what you also can do to improve your articulation, not only in English but in any other language, is take toothbrush or pencil and put it between your teeth like this, and then try to speak, and you will realize that it is hard as fuck. But if you do it, you will then see the progress that you are making with your articulation. This thing also annoying as fuck, but these two things, reading book and overemphasizing, and reading with pencil or a toothbrush between your teeth, you will feel the difference straight away. And the second training part that I am doing in order to improve my accent is I'm using an app called Bold Voice. This is app that uses AI or some shit, and you just speak and it will correct your mistakes. What you are speaking, what you are doing wrong with your pronunciation. It doesn't focus on anything else, grammar, no. It is only focused on pronunciation. And I can say, this thing is even more annoying than this thing. It is horrible, because I say a sentence and it will correct me every single word, because for my whole life I've been building a bad habit of pronouncing words wrongly. So it's so fucking hard for me to keep up the good pronunciation. I have to either speak slow as fuck or do it wrong. And it's hard. But I know if I'm gonna keep going and keep practicing 20 minutes every single day, I'm gonna naturally get better at my pronunciation. And I believe this is the best thing that you can do for your pronunciation. You have to override the old bad habits of your pronunciation. Otherwise, it's not going away. So even though it's hard as fuck, it's annoying, but it's helpful. I know after a couple of weeks and months, I'm gonna become a way better communicator with great accent if I use this app for a couple of minutes per day. For a couple of minutes per day. So I believe if you want to finally improve your accent so you sound similarly like a native speaker, what I believe the best thing is this Bold Voice. You can find it on App Store, or if you don't want to invest in the app and you want to try it by yourself and you want to improve your articulation mainly, just read books out loud with an overemphasized pronunciation and articulation, or put this thing between your teeth and speak. This is the plan how I'm gonna fix my pronunciation in this year. And if you want to improve your pronunciation as well, get inspired by this program. Thanks for watching this video and see you soon in another one.